Welcome back. Apologies for the technical issue there. I don't know what's happened. That was the first time that's ever happened to me, so apologies on that one. But we are going to get back into game once we have all the players back in. We're going to restart the round where it was. 3-1 was the score. Ramon's also saw the round history, so we have got it all prompt and ready when we go back into round 5, I believe it was.
Yes, I do believe it was around 5 that
Yeah.
we lost connection.
Lost connection, so we'll be doing round 5 again.
Yeah, we will be redoing round 5. I'm just trying to get a eye on what the round was like. Because I think we have to, so round 5 we get the same operators, right, for the teams, and or can they just do whatever?
What have you picked the score as?
Sorry, you didn't have to join the commentary box, mate.
I can't type in chat. If you're gonna put it as 3-1 or whatever, I'm not playing.
No, Torii, that's not right, because it was prep phase.
No,
it was prep phase, and I didn't see any bloodshed that happened. No, why is he getting annoyed with me with that? That's not fair on me. That's not fair on me. Oh my god. Because if there was a first blood that happened before I left, then of course the round would continue. But because it was during the prep phase I had these issues, I can't allow that round to continue.
No, I kind of do accept or agree.
Thank you.
That I think it's better if the round is being replayed. Even though it's unfortunate for Team Shiva, but I mean, I think that they should play the same side with the same operators.
Right, we're gonna go jumping straight back in, Ramon.
Yeah. If we need confirmation on the operators, I do have them here. So yeah, if you want me to name out the operators, I could.
It's
I don't
fine.
know what the rules are here, but
I wouldn't even. It's fine if they're gonna play different operators. It's fine. It's an issue. That's a technical issue. I don't want to put more stress on all the players. So they just play what they need to play and then carry on. So what we got for us, Ramon?
oh yes, sorry. I was writing down some notes. Yeah, we were jumping back right into the 5th round. We are seeing Hookah Billiards being the bomb site, which was the same as the previous round 5. So the defenders are confident they can win it. The attackers do have a bit of a change in their lineup. They get the Sophia instead of the Ash. Last round they attacked this bomb site, which we didn't see. They had Ash in their lineup. They now have Sophia, so it's a bit of a change, but not that much. They also had Sledge, and now they have Yana. So I like this lineup a lot more, in my opinion. You have to stop like the soft rates in terms of you have the breaching charges of Sophia and Ace. You have the impact and grenades from Yana and Sophia, and then you have the flashbangs from Nomad and Lion. So you can get rid of these EDSs, you can get rid of the shields, Maestro Cams, cast the barricades. I would have liked to see maybe a Sledge instead of Yana, because it makes sure that you can just get rid of all the castles, and now you might have a, I mean the big one, the one you can just punch. But it just takes time, it just wastes time for the attackers. We see some verticals angles being opened up by the defenders onto office, and they are expecting a below take from the attackers. With I think looking at the silhouettes right now, we will be seeing, because we already have seen it the past rounds. The attackers like to take below. It's Yana to open up the barricade with a Gon 6, and she's looking to take charge. She's looking to do her best Chaiko impressions here. But it's the smoke on the hatch. They have to be aware of the smoke being there, and also these vertical walls, otherwise they will get picked up very quickly. But they're already inside, and they will not be aware. They'll still get killed. It's Shiva to open things up onto Strenzyy on the Yana, so the Chaiko impression isn't really going as planned. It's Nomad now to try and level things out. But it's Smoke carefully rotating around. He's tiptoeing around. He knows that he doesn't need to aggress, but the Jaeger does aggress, making it a 5v3 even if Shiva gets a double. And it's Jaeger to not get the 4th, but barely gets it. He's now tiptoeing around as well to stay alive, but it's fine probably because, you know, we have the man advantage, or they rather have the man advantage. He's aggressing again, so he's very close to getting this kill. He's missing out on the easy gunfight. Maybe he goes outside, goes aggressive and gets it. The attacker not respecting the Jaeger being there and dies as a yeah.
So it's a 1v4 now. Vex versus most of Team Shiva. Basically, what happened there was Shiva plays with a impact hole below Aquarium, so he can see into office door. That's how he got the first opening pick. But with 1:20 remaining now, Vex is just, I think he's having a little discussion with the team what to do for the next round, as we are going to be swapping sides. But, you know, this could be a good round to start off for 3-2 for the leaderboards. So.
Yeah, it definitely looks like it. It looks like the defenders will take it here, but it's Vex to get a first kill to start things up. It's a 1v4 clutch. Well, I've seen 1v4 clutches earlier on Ghost Line. It's not impossible, but it's going to be difficult. It's 50 seconds left. He has one camera in his pocket, and he has one claymore and one Selma charge. He's trying to look to open up the wall here with the Selma charge. We'll rotate away because he cannot go in the door because it's being cast barricaded. We'll have to push from 90 hallway. He's just looking to challenge from the bullet holes. Oh, doesn't actually shoot. It's the defender that's shooting him. Now he tries to pre-fire the bullet holes, but the defender rotated away. Very smart. Now he goes back to stock. He's trying to get a kill. He actually gets the kill onto Shiva. He gets the rotate around. Now goes back into the stock again. And he tries to bait the defenders in with the beavers. He's trying to make that move and try to listen for where these players are. He goes into the scaffolding. He tries to angle onto defenders, but they are not exposing him as of right now. And he can't really do much from here. Can he actually vault in? No, he cannot. He will fall down. And so will the round. The round will fall down, and it's the defenders that make it 3-2. Well, that's pretty interesting because, you know, they get some momentum going now. And they are really looking in the match now. It's 3-2. The attackers have another attack round. If they make it 4-2, I would say it's not all doom and gloom for the attackers, or for the defenders rather, right now, because they will go in the round swap and they will have the attack. A 4-2 split isn't terrible. It's not great, but with the first 3 flawless rounds, you know, that was happening. They're looking to do it themselves.
Yeah.
They're on 2 consecutive rounds right now. They can make it a 3rd, or they will not do it and they will just do it on attack maybe. I think something to highlight there is that, as you said earlier, it's Shiva opening the hole in Aqua to get the kill into office, but it was a bit weird because Vexed, I think, was already in office. He was probably aware of the hole, and then it was Strenzyy to just walk in with the Yana or challenge the holes from below, and he got picked off as an entry. That's not really what you like to see. Something I would have liked to see from the attackers is to just open up that Aqua door, and the Maestro has to rotate away because he cannot stay there because it's a risk of someone just dropping from the roof above Aqua, or just a grenade possibly. So I think there was a little bit of a unawareness from the attackers there. They could have cleared out the Maestro there, but this was great utility play by the Maestro to open up that hole and use the angles and get the second player, not the first player, but the second, because the first player will move in, but then the second player will just go in as well, and he will just take charge and he will die. It's a great play by the defenders, but we will be moving to a hook-up blue bar defense. It's the first time that we are seeing that. Very interesting.
Yeah, a blue bar is quite a very good way to defend if you know how to play it. And my team, from the main comp team, some of them are, at least 2 of them are aware of this. So they're probably leading this charge for this round because they are aware of how to defend blue bar. So I give it to them. We'll see what they made of with the Goyo shields. I'm not sure about the Cade though, but I suppose the Cade will work. I mean, maybe it didn't go through entirely, but a Cade, nah, I wouldn't really bring a Cade on a blue bar defense, in my opinion, Ramon.
Yes, So what I think they'll be looking to electrify is the side hatches, which is a bit weird to me, as they are most likely gonna play a buff to hold it down themselves, but it doesn't really look like it as of right now. The attackers are trying to go more horizontally. They're just opening the blue bar and trying to get into engagements here, but none are presenting themselves, so they'll just fire around, try to drone right now with the Yana clone. They'll try to get some info, which is a good call by the attackers because they need the info. They can't really go into blue bar because of these fuse holes, and they should be watched from the lobby side. So you kind of want to have a lobby control, and we can also see that the blue bar walls in the office are being electrified by the Kate clone. They do spot out 2 players in hookah though, behind the couch. One being the mirror and one being the smoke. No, not the smoke. Castle, I think. Um, One is going to be playing that mirror window and try to deny the plant with a C4 when the plant does start to happen. We also see one blue player being in the kitchen, and the attackers are still outside the map, it looks like. I would expect them to go for a horizontal push, which with the setup they're having right now and how they're setting themselves up. But they're still at... Oh, actually they're going above now. They've realized that there's not that much pressure above, and they have taken control. They're trying to open up the floor, but it's actually Magma to open things up onto Kobe, getting the ace of all people, and another kill by Shiva from the vertical angles that were created because he's having the mirror window and he can watch them. That's a great pick by Shiva from on the mirror. It's a great pick to get. It's the Sophia that's been removed. That's hard or soft bridge is gone. It's IQ now that has only option or availability to those breaching charges. So he'll have to do the floor opening work. There's still Yana and Lion on the board, so the lines could still be used. So right now, it looks like the attackers are shifting their push towards main stairs and trying to go down. Um, so that means they want to get lobby control. It's IQ in office though. IQ is alone here, so he's in a really important position. He actually rotates out of office, but it's Yana to take damage from the player in Bear, and it's Cade laying prone on his belly in the courtyard. Will he hit these shots?
And he does indeed, Ramon. It's now a 5v2. I believe since the first 2 deaths, it's really stung Team Vexed there. They have been stung with this blue bar defense, and Team Shiva, I've got to commend you for it. You've done it really successfully. Well done to you for making it 3-3 off the halftime break.
Yeah, that's not looking that good for Team Vex as of right now. It's 3-3 by the half, and to be honest, I did not really expect that from the first 3 rounds. It was Team Vex that was coming in strong, coming in hot with the opening rounds, flawless rounds left and right center. But now it seems Shiva that's picked up the pace, and we really got a match on our hands. Anxiety. I know what about you, but I'm really excited to see these attacking runs from Team Shiva.
I'm excited to go to distance, obviously. I'm excited if we even get to go to consulate, you know. I want to, obviously, I still want to see how it gets on with this one. I do want to see go to distance. I want to see an overtime game again. That's where the pressure and the momentum from back and forth of teams to play. Like, it's going to be good if we get there. But yeah, half time and the break, both teams should be glad. 3 points for each so far as we go into round 7.
Yeah, we can see a completely different lineup from Team Shiva on the attack. They bring out the Flores, the Buck, they bring out the Thatcher, they bring out the Hibana and the Yana. So the Yana is the only operator that we saw from Team Vexed as well. All the other operators are different. We haven't seen them as of right now. On the defending side, it's not that much of a change, except for this combo, which I very like to see. Momai, Jaeger, and Aruni are not banned, and they're utilizing that as at Team Vex. They are not bringing that much shields though, which is going to be hard when you bring that lineup because 3 of them, I mean, Aruni, Jaeger, and Momai doesn't have shields, so you need the smoke, but possibly you wanted to pick a Goya maybe instead of the Bandit. So they have this one shield, and I mean, you just have a lot of utility that can stop the robots. You could catch a lot of utility here. You have the Aruni gates, the Womai magnets, and the Jaeger EDSs that all absorb the turbo gadgets like stuns, grenades, Selmas, which aren't on the board right now, but you know you can catch them. Gone 6 charges from Yana possibly. So I'm really looking forward to see how this round plays out.
Of course, and as you can see, we've got 3 players, well, roughly 2.5 players, as one's playing on Cool Vibes, 2 players playing below. And now I do believe this bandit is going to get hunted. And when I say hunted, I mean these players are going to drone him out. They're going to take consideration of where he will be to get him out so they can take the Sunrise bar control. And look, now the Aruni applying some comfort and support for Kobe here. But Yana gives him shots to the Aruni. So the Aruni slightly has to back up a little bit. But she's still don't knowing what to do in this later stage in blue bar.
Yeah, it's just for Aruni to take position here and to hold the position in blue bar and help Bandit to hold the position in hookah, but it's being difficult because the blue bar window is being cracked open a little bit and Yana has control of Sona. But the defenders could play it patiently and wait, but they're not doing that. They're falling off. They're giving the attackers the map control and they're gonna reposition. This means they will have to be really droned and it will be costing the attackers more drones. It's actually Aruni to go up the staircase and go all the way back, but he will be in a gunfight with the Ace or Hibana Rider and he wins it. That's an important pick on the Hibana of all people. It's all your Heartbreeds gone with flashes as well and your primary droner. It's Shiva here looking to hold down the flank though from, I think, VIP.
Yeah, VIP wall.
Yeah, VIP wall. He's looking to hold down the flank and he's not successful as of right now. He's falling off the flank. Actually, it's someone else holding the flank right now for him. Already took some damage in the meantime though from that gunfight, so he has to be careful because a lot of bullets will take him out. But it's Kobe to take up a pick, and as well as Vexed is getting an anti-action with the Y. They've retaken blue bar, and they're getting all the kills. How can Team Shiva come back from this? I don't think they can, because it's Strenzyy to pick up a double kill on the Aruni, onto Magma, on the Yana, and now it's a Buck alone, all alone on hookah window. He's up against the world. Will he be able to clutch it? I don't think so, because it's a 1v5 and 1v5. I mean, he's capable of doing so, but it's going to be difficult. Just looks to get into hookah from the doorway, but there's still in a running gate. He doesn't have flashbang, so he gets the Heartbreeds 2 out the way. That's not really how you get rid of that gadget, my friend. You have to go tank it, or you have to use a drone, but the drone is too far. Wamai runs out of VIP, gets down, but oh, he can actually confirm the kill. Now he's looking to just go in the doorway. He has 7 seconds to go. He'll have to tank this. It's going to be difficult, and no, he will get not shot actually. He will now get shot. Just waiting for it to happen, but it took so long. What a round by the attackers, or defenders, I should say.
I'm gonna have to say, I didn't like the way Team Shiva was being quite different with their attack strategy. I do believe it was quite of a uphold. It was, you drone it, we pester them, and then we back off. It's like, why? You need to pressure these Romans. You need to pressure your routes to take control of these sites. Like, I did not see much VIP presence. You know what I mean? They opened up a bit of the wall, I believe, and then they backed off. It's just like, why are we getting half and half of what you're giving us as the attackers? And I'm hoping with round 8 coming now to it, Ramon, they have to be aggressive. They were aggressive to them. They need to do it back, because if they don't, it's going to be slaughter.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. We see some 6-picking going out from the Ala to Mazi, and we also see some change-ups as to how they want to counter their aggressive play by the defenders. It's the Lion. They are bringing out the Lion to shut down the roam game from the defenders. They can make them sit still, or they will obviously get the pings. So they're trying to make it so that they can't rotate as easily, or just get the direct info on the defenders. The defenders, though, they are looking to defend kitchen servers. They aren't bringing very unorthodox defending operators, I would say. As of right now, I'm just seeing a bandit, which strikes me as a little bit odd, but besides that, I don't really see anything weird. The bandit most likely going to electrify the VIP walls, but if you pick bandit, I would rather see Kate, because he can electrify more arguably, and he can do it on better ways. So I would have liked to see the Kate there, but you know, bandit does the job as well. We'll see a lot of attackers spawn on the ruin side of the map. They will go on the roof and they'll try to clear from below, as it seems like. There's a Mazi though inside of Aqua. He's in a dangerous spot. He can't really go away, or he has to go away right now, but he's trying to C4, but it misses. He's throwing a couch That's not what you want to see for you. Pre-fires at the line, misses some shots. He's in a difficult position at the line. There's a bit of a gunfight going on, and it's the Lion to win it out in the end. That's a bit of a mistake by Vexed, I think. He should have won that gunfight as the Lion was completely unaware. This means that the attackers have some great map control now already. They have complete top floor control. No, they don't. There's a person in theaters too. I think it's the Aruni already on low HP, so it will be difficult for Aruni to hold down the top floor. I think he will go down. Maybe he will be going 1-for-1, getting an attacker with him. If that's the bug, that's a great pick for him. But it's yeah, the flank is in position. They're on the roof. They're everywhere. They're gonna swarm him. I don't know how he's gonna hold on anxiety.
I believe that Vex should have played the patient game. He was not droned. He just gave his complete sound away, throwing a CDC4, and look, it's a chain of events now happening. As you said, Strenzyy, low HP, they're droning him out. He couldn't take care of much of second floor control, and now they all have top floor control. So now with 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining, the defenders really need to be careful about their next play. And they played it well by Kobe getting a delicious C4 kill onto Torii, so that stops the book in play. But you still need to worry because they've still got a man advantage. So right now, Team Shiva looks like they're in the lead for this round.
Yeah, they definitely are. We've seen that it's being evened out, or I mean, rather getting closer to an even man count. It's being a 4v3 for the attackers. They are working the floor here, meaning they're trying to open all these angles. It's the bug being killed though, but it's actually Jaeger to even things out, which is a very good pick by the Jaeger, probably because of the vertical holes. It's shutting down the Lion. There will be no EE1D drones available anymore. It's looking like Yana is trying to make a player. He could make a player from the kitchen door, but it's actually starts to drop into courtyard as well. So Smoke is trying to smoke off the doorway. He can still hear someone above, I think. And he's looking for the angles. He can sit behind the pillar as of right now. He has to look after the grenade, but the grenades are missing him. Oh, they don't hit him. And now he has to hold down this doorway with his smoke grenades, but his teammate gets killed in the back, so he has to rotate, meaning they can push in kitchen doorway any second, but he has to win this gunfight. His teammate Jaeger goes down in the meantime. Now it's all up to the smoke. It's the hard support that has to win out the round, but it's looking very unlikely as the plant will go down in a second. We'll have to challenge 3 players. His teammate is still injured. He could give some callouts right now, so the player on his left here should be known. He's looking to take the gunfight, and he's losing it to the Yana with a clean headshot onto both players, confirming the injury and then confirming the round in the end as well. Great round by the attackers.
I don't know when the word throw is mentioned a lot, but I'm gonna say it right now. Team Shiva, you nearly threw that round, I have to say. Shiva just whopped someone in his line. That was very silly. Magma just had the I think it was Magma or whatever, like just had the perfect shot for some weird reason. No, it wasn't Magma, it was another player. Don't listen to me on that one. Point is, the smoke grenades weren't consistent enough. Yeah, you're running out of time, but you're powerful smoke when time is lost. Because when it's like 50 seconds of play, this is the time you stop the entry points of entering the building. And I do believe he got a little bit nervous and just started carelessly throwing them. But at the same time, what more can you do when your bodies are just dropping left, right, and center, I'm afraid. So, Team Shiva, you managed to squeak that back in, but at the same time, I have to say, not impressed by both teams from that round, in my opinion.
No, it did look a little bit sloppy as the vertical holes weren't really in the right position as well. 3 players still being in the bomb site, all free to move around, especially the smoke. If you had the holes right above where Smoke was playing, you would have killed him or made him not be able to throw the smoke grenades that he was throwing. So they might want to look into opening the floor more efficiently. Unfortunately, the bug died, so that limited their hardbreach capability. But the attackers are bringing out the Finca right now. Shiva is on the Finca. He's like, I have enough of the operator I was playing. I think it was, I can't remember which operator he was playing last round. I think it was IQ possibly. But he's on the Finca. I really like the Finca pick right now because in the current season, Finca, it's giving you a lot. It's giving you 2 grenades, 1 gun 6, and the Finca ability, which makes you EDS faster, reload faster, give you HP or boost your HP. You can revive yourself and teammates. So I really like the Finca pick here. Maybe they felt like they were winning gunfights, but they had little HP afterwards. But it's a kitchen defense again by the defenders.
Hmm.
The attackers are looking to get into VIP. They've opened the wall with the ace. They're now trying to get control of Hall of Fame in VIP. As of right now, it doesn't look like the defenders are contesting it. But you might have to confirm me on that, Anxiety.
What was the question?
Where are the defenders? Are they holding top floor? Because as of right now, I
No,
can't see them
only
holding it.
one in hooker right now. That is the only roamer we have on standby. Every other player is roughly he's making his way back upstairs again. Yeah, so we have one in bathroom, two in site, one in office who's just been shot right now, and then above upstairs Kobe, as well as the Mozzie. I just want everyone to be sure, the audience and the players, this is a tournament. It's not a scrim. So you play how you feel, but play to win. It's not about being in an environment of Pro League, like complete settings. It's my settings entwined with Pro League settings. At the same time, have fun, but don't just think it's a scrim, because it's not the way I want to interpret things. That's what I want to clear up.
Yeah, that's all fine and good. It's actually the attackers that have two opening kills. It's Reina getting the double kill on the Nomad. He's now air zapping off these flings, meaning he cannot get killed, but it's actually Torii gets another kill with the bug, opening some great lines of sight through the floor. It's now Strenzyy and Yosh having to keep the side on lockdown with the smoke and Jaeger. Two operators that can do this really well, but it's gonna be difficult. They need some picks here. They can't afford to just wait. They have to get aggressive, but it doesn't look like they are getting aggressive. It's the attackers that can take all the time on the road. Actually, they can't. It's only 35 seconds left. They have to get a move on. And Smoke still being up could deny that time even more. He could run down that clock, but it's Fenka to walk in and kill him. So it's 1v5 now for the Jaeger. He's getting a lot of marks out there. Or it's actually the Smoke still alive. So it's Smoke up into a 1v5, which is hard. He's getting flanked from behind. And it's actually Shiva to clean up things. Yana was just playing around with him there, I think.
I mean, a lot better from Team Shiva, flawless as we just saw. At the end of the day, they cleared what they needed to clear out, and I do believe there was not much roam aggression presence, in my opinion, that round for Team Vex. I do believe they were just given to some leeway and say, yeah, you can take VIP, yeah, you can take Master Bedroom, yeah, I'll just drop this hatch. You know what I mean? Like, I do believe they're afraid to take fights on from that round, and I do believe they need to reinsert themselves, or else Team Shiva will probably be collecting another round here.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you on that part. It's Team Shiva leading, and you know, we've spoken about it earlier. Team Vex has to win this round to continue in the tournament. Um, so the pressure is on them. Team Shiva is in the driver's seat right now. They're determining the pace. They're winning these rounds, but I wouldn't count out Team Vex as of right now just yet. They're playing Master Bedroom. They're having having operators where it's a lot of different things. It's the Frost where you have to be careful for traps. It's the Womai to take out grenades and flashbangs. It's the Vigil to disrupt the drones. It's the Bandit to take care of the walls, and then you also have the Maestro for info and that crazy gun. So it's gonna be difficult for Team Shiva to attack this. What do you think, Anxiety?
I'm a bit worried about what in the shield placement. Do you see this, Ramon? Shield placed in between this wall here. I'm very, very confused here. But no, if Team Vez can play aggressive, try and let them try and retake the site, they'll win it. They'll get back into this easy breezy. But they cannot afford playing too much passive. They have to try and take their fights head on and reclaim and say, look, we're defending here, not you guys. We're here to defend this, and we're not taking it. You're not taking that away from us. And like that, boom, Kobe, stopping any attack into Hooker Lounge, Ramon. That is what I've been trying to say, and that is what Kobe is doing.
Yeah, that's a great opening pick by the Bandit here. It's to shut down Shiva on the Finka. It's the most hottest player as of right now on Team Shiva in terms of statistics. On the Finka going 6-4. It's Strenzyy again. I think the same position as he was earlier in with the Mazi, or it was Shiva. I can't remember. But this position, it's dangerous because if they know you're here, there's no way out. It's gonna be difficult for the Vigil to get out, but it's Vigil, so he can manipulate these drones a little bit. He's trying to take the engagement, but none is presented as of right now. It's the Yana being on drones for the time being. Vigil's just hiding behind the barb right now, trying to play tricks
Oh,
with the
ho,
drone.
ho, ho, ho.
Doesn't see him, I think.
Oh,
He might have just
Strenzyy running
hit fast.
out. Oh!
Oh, he's running out. He's confirmed the kill. What a play by the Vigil. Great read onto the Yana. Confirming the 3v5. This looks good for Team Vexed, but it's not done yet. They still have to win the round. They're leading though. It's 1 minute and 20 seconds left. It's Scarpa in VIP trying to hold down the flank on the Vigil, trying to get the refric. It's actually AnuBis to fall on the Wamai. It's Reina to take the kill, and now it's a 3v4 with about 70 seconds left. Can the attackers make this happen?
Team Vexed, you're giving away 3 kills, guys. You had it in the lead, 5v3, and now you're making it back into a 3v3, potentially a 2v3 if Kobe is not careful here. I do believe Kobe needs to just try and let it sit. But Vexed, coming back in onto Torii. This is pretty good. This is what I'm saying. If they play aggressive, this stops all kinds of path and play. Kobe, C4, onto Jim there, leaving up to Reina in a 1v3.
Yeah, it's Reina in the 1v3. He's looking to kill someone in club zone. Actually, he shifts focus onto VIP. In the gunfight with Frost gets the injured. Can he confirm it? No, he cannot as of right now. He's looking for the other people instead, but there's a Meister can on him. They have direct info. The other players can just play patient and wait. He is grabbing the diffuser. He's gonna go back to the side. There's 15 seconds left. He's planting behind the dresser, but they have info on this, so they can just deny it. He will actually fall off. The defenders will know, so just to have to stay alive. It's actually Bandit that's going for a flank. A new plant is being attempted, being shot by the Maestro Eye, and it's Bandit that's coming behind. Plant is not being confirmed as Bandit. The Kobe rather, is behind and kills the last player, confirming the round for Team Vexed. And it's 5-5. We're tied once again.
Tied once again, Ramon, and I just gotta say, it was going to be a different game changer if Kobe just played it smart, and he did. He played it smart, he backed up and let the regain happen. So at the same time, we may have lost 2 bodies from Team Vex, but they made it up by eliminating the remaining members of Team Shiva and ended up just making it frustrating for Reina. You know, she downed the Frost, but she didn't know she downed the Frost because of the settings. But at the same time, she knew if she was to swing on that Frost, Yosh had it covered. And if Kobe was to swing back behind, which he did, there you go. So in a way, Team Vex got to congratulate you on that one. Fair play. You did what you were doing. I just hope you can keep that momentum, keep that aggression, because the more aggression you do, the harder it's going to make for the attackers.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely agree with you in that part. The injury, you don't know these days if you injured someone, because the points, usually in competitive seeds, the points were never on, but right now, if you have points on, you still can't see if you injured someone because they taken away that scoring. Right now, you can only see if you confirm the kill, I think. So you don't know when you injure someone. You have to tell by sound and visuals if you've injured someone. So sometimes that's a bit hard to know. Right now we're going back to hookah beards. Something I just want to point out that throughout the rounds, entry kills have been a great factor for the winning team. Whoever gets the entry kill has a much higher chance on winning the rounds in this matchup. So getting the entry kill will be important for these last 2 rounds. We're seeing all 12 rounds being played no matter what, but maybe even overtime rounds. It's gonna be key to get these opening kills.
You're 100% right. If you don't get that first pick and you die, you're literally making it 4v5, and that's not what you want to do. You do not want to have a man down in all of this. You want to keep that up. And as I think we're about to get in a fight here, but I do believe the Abana looked a bit of, whoa, okay, I think there's someone in here. I'm going to re-challenge it from someone behind. Support from Strenzyy from behind, and Kobe missing some from the pillar, but he does get the first ever pick onto Magma. That is good. That is big.
Yeah, definitely. That's a really important kill. Well played with the defenders for the baiting out, but it's actually Scarpa to die as well. Kobe aggresses and gets a double kill. That's really well played by Kobe. He's taking things into his own hands, even has the diffuser, but it's bugged below, so he cannot try to get the refrag. He's trying to open the floor, but doesn't have the right info. But there's another gunfight happening on the Cool Vibe stairs. It's Yosh to take out another one, and now it's Nomad that's trying to contest, but the enemies aren't presenting themselves. they are just playing patience. They're playing the time, what as they should. It's the attackers that need to make it happen right now. It's Bucks outside of the map. He's trying to repel onto the VIP balcony, so he will try to contest with the bandit being Kobe. He's trying to flash again, but no, you don't have flashbacks, my friend.
Bless
That's a
him.
heartbreaking
Yeah,
device.
it's
Tossing out a
okay.
drone instead, and it's Reina to look to go up these white stairs or main stairs, as you would like to call them. Actually thinks of going back because Vex is pushing up here in courtyard hallway, but thinks better of it and rotates back. So Nomad will go back on the main stairs. He will creep back up and hopefully try to take out the Vigil here, or both, maybe the Vigil and the Bandit, as they are still very aggressive.
And you were right, Vex taking her out there, which was pretty splendidly well done there with the call-outs. Have to say, Torii, 1v5, mate, what you got for us? Because I'm afraid you've got a lot of work to do, Sunshine.
Yeah, definitely looks like he has to do a lot of work. He has to find one in VIP. He will find him. It's Strenzyy to go down. We also find Kobe on the bandit. He gets shot a bit, so he'll know he's there. He will try to engage, but it's Kobe to also know he's there. Just picking out the location. And he's trying to wallbang from VIP. It's Kobe to still be alive, and Torii also, they're still alive. They're taking another gunfight, and it's Torii to win out the gunfight on AnuBis being on the smoke. That's a great pick though. Can actually make this happen, but no, it's Vexed to take things into his own hands and swinging from 90 and confirming the kill onto Torii.
That is match point, I believe, for Team Vexed here.
Yes, that's match point by Team Vexed.
And if they take this, we're going to Consulate. But Team Shiva, you've got a timeout. Use it, because I think you should. Because right now, where you're losing bodies in this previous round and not getting the trades for it, there is not enough action from your team right now, and you need to do something to change that. Because right now, something's not sinking, and it needs to sink in your heads, or else this is going to be a Team Vex win. And I do believe, I have to say, both teams are putting up a really good fight. But I do believe Team Vex is doing a little more work of plays. You know, they had their mistakes, they proved on it, and now that you can tell who looks like the better way of trying to say who deserves to win this fight, you know, this game. So I'm hoping overtime, but at the same time, I'm hoping to see Team Vex can take this.
Yeah, definitely overtime would be interesting, but it's gonna be the blue bar, the double blue bar side actually coming out from the defenders. Meaning that we haven't seen this site yet, I think, from the... Well, actually, we have... No, we haven't seen this site from Team Vex.
Yeah.
So, the attackers don't really know what's going to happen. It's gonna be difficult to counter-strat this, because it's not... You know, they haven't played this bomb set. They have to figure out mid-round what they want to counter-strat, or just do their own strategy. So we see the Chenka coming out from the defenders, which is a pretty interesting pick. They're probably looking to try and fire or use the incendiary grenades on the default plant spot. We'll just have to see how that pans out. We are seeing the attackers spawn on the both side, just opening on the doorways, and it looks like a horizontal attack as well, Anxiety.
It does, and I think they are going to switch it up, try different elements of play, see what they can get. But right now, nothing looks like it's going to sink in apart from this main entrance push. I would recommend this main entrance push because look, no one's playing Kitchen. Kitchen is there for the taking. No one's covering it from above either. Take it. It's right there for you. And this would be a good start for Team Shiva if they can take that.
Yeah, for sure. The attackers, or the defenders rather, they're holding above, but there's a lot of people inside of Billiards, Hookah, and Aqua. So all the other stuff is open for grabs. It's actually Shiva to get a kill, but it's also a defender to take a kill. It's Torii to go down and Shiva to refrag right after. So that's a good refrag from Shiva. It's 4-4 right now in terms of man count. The defenders are looking to get aggressive though. It's Tourney on the Vigil, trying to find an attacker, but he cannot find someone as of right now. He's just waiting though. He's just holding down a flank right now. Going to make sure his teammates are safe. It's actually Jaeger being pressured in the bomb site, getting heavily fired on. He's very low in HP, and it's also Scarpa in a good fight somewhere else in the map. So Kobe is also low actually. He's also taking some fire from someone else. So the attackers are looking good to confirm this round. his visual still on the main stairs here. He's looking to get the kill onto Reina, I think that is, but it's actually Shiva to take a double kill, killing Vex. That's the Tachanka going down. It's no more fire grenades anymore, or incendiaries rather. It's Visual to jump down into a Nomad, but still getting the kill on Reina. That shouldn't happen. That's not allowed. What is happening over here? Crazy scenes, but it's the attackers that are going down with the plant. They're trying to confirm.
Plant is down.
Will do successful. It's the defenders that have to retake, but look at the HP anxiety. There's no HP left. How are they gonna do it?
But they get one though. Kobe taking out Shiva now. It's a 3v2. This could really work for team Vexed here, but Strenzyy getting a 1 onto Jim, but Magma taking out Yosh. It's a 1v2. Still winnable. It's still winnable. Make that a 1v1 now. Coming to 20 seconds remaining. Magma versus Kobe. Kobe, the star man for Team Vex, is defusing the bomb. Magma, where are you? Magma! The bomb's going off. The bomb's being defused. Well done to Team Vex.
We're going to map 3.
Whoa!
Map 5, I should say. That's the ninja defuse.
Damn, boy. Damn.
I was thinking in my head, this is a round for Team Shiva. We're going into OT. But no, it's Team Vex to take the round and the map. Meaning we are going into map 5 being constant. What a crazy round to close things out. What a ninja defuse from Kobe. Star player on after the rehost for sure.
I mean, where was Magma?
That's what I was thinking as well. I was thinking he's in lobby, the blue bar holes are there, and there wasn't anything. Nothing, no pressure. He was just, I don't know, he was checking the weather, maybe. I don't know what he was doing, but he was definitely not trying to contest the bandit. So yeah, that's very unfortunate for the attackers, but it's not all doom and gloom. We still have another map being played, being constant. It's gonna be another interesting map. It's also a fragger heavy map, but with a bit more strategy possibly.
Right, looks like the players are gonna have a 2-minute break, Ramon, while we just digest out of all that. Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, I need a break. I'm still shaking, man.
Yeah, honestly, when you know a game like that goes all the way, and it could have gone either way. Either way, it was a little bit sloppy from both teams, but it could have went either way. So you've got to give credit to all 10 players in that lobby, because they gave it the best there. And you've got to think, like, yeah, there's definitely some things that they can work on, but there's definitely things that they were doing very well on. So at the end of the day, I'd say respect to all of these players and what they've been trying to do, because they've been doing it quite a lot.
Yeah, for sure. They put up a really good matchup there on Coastline. It could have gone either way, so yeah, props to both teams, and we'll just have to find out which team is gonna win in on constant, and we'll take the entire W.
Yeah, I mean, I'm shaking in my boots, man. Final map all the way. Like, this is what we were here. This is what we came for, all the way. So I mean, who knows? I really don't know who's gonna take it. I really don't. It's close. It's close to cool.
It's close. Looking at Consonant or Coastline, you know, the map that I would compare the most to Consonant, you know, which is being played by Team Vex, but it was close. So I expect Consonant to be close as well. It really depends on the bans as well. What's gonna happen? For example, Thatcher ban, you could see that coming out to keep the garage walls being closed. So yeah, I think that the bans could play a big part of how this map is being played out. But we'll just have to wait and see. We're just having a quick break here for players to you know, take a drink, maybe go to the toilet, you know, get a, you know, maybe a little bit of what do you say in English? I don't know if that's a thing in English, but in my language we have this thingy where you just go to the toilet real quick before something exciting happening. But hey, yeah, no, I think we're just gonna have to see what the attackers, or rather the defenders, will do here on Consonant, because you know, Consonant is this map where there's a lot of windows, so attackers can repel on a lot of different sides of the map, and they can basically on some sides not enter the building except for when you plant, and then they can do a lot from the windows being on repel. especially on CEO meeting. So I'm looking forward to see that. I'm expecting possibly a Nomad ban, so that you can run out more easily, and then possibly a Valkyrie ban because it's consulate. You know, the cameras outside in the trees, and then I would assume to either counter the Nomad ban, maybe a lot of Claymores being brought, or maybe even a Gridlock, to stop it that way, or maybe Zero for the Zero camps, or the Sem camps as some people like to call them. But you know, we'll have to see what they're gonna do. It's definitely gonna be an exciting match though.
No, I agree with the Nomad. Definitely something that I would look out for. It's definitely that. Maybe even Cade for bottom floor. Something to really manipulate Kitchen. So I don't know if Mira will be played a lot, but I would like to see her played a lot. I just need to just quickly message. So just round up about content before I start this game.
Yeah, that is all good. And yeah, I mean, Consulate will most likely. I think it's gonna lean more into the attackers, but the defenders definitely have a chance to do some great work as well. There's a lot of roaming potential on this map, and also a lot of hatches. So maybe even the Oryx could get out by the defenders. But we'll just have to wait and see. I won't be surprised if the defenders are gonna go more aggressive to counter the attacker map control or anti-roam capability. It is Team Shiva starting on the attack though, so first ban will go to Team Vexed. Let's just see what they will ban.
I don't know why we need a pause, huh? Two people need a piss. Crying out loud. Alright, well, I'll let them pause their attacking ban, I suppose. I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, as I expected, that toucher ban being brought out by Team Vexed. I mean, I think that's pretty understandable. They're on defense. They just want to make sure that they keep the garage walls closed and keep some other walls closed that they will be electrifying. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense in my eyes. What do you think exactly?
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm all over the place right now. After that last game, I'm still a bit oof. Still got over my head. So
yeah, you're still, if you need some time to recover, that's fine.
yeah.
Just yeah, I mean, I think that the toucher ban is gonna favor the defenders a lot. The attackers now have to either get piano control to open the wall, or they'll have to play Maverick or Twitch possibly, or maybe even Kali. There's ways to get rid of it or to go around it, but it's difficult.
Yeah.
It's not as easy as you would have as liked with the toucher being up. Second attacking ban will be Zero actually to go out. So Nomad is up, Zero isn't. Really interesting ban. Just limits the infos of the attackers a little bit. No cameras available. And Zero is also this operator that he can literally do with everything. He has a great gun. He has the info with the cameras. He has the Harper's tool. He has the Gun 6. So he has everything. Like, he can do a lot of work.
You can do a lot, yeah.
Yeah, Valkyrie ban, not really that
surprising.
It's
pretty not surprising. No, every game you're gonna get, she's be the one that's slightly banned. No surprise to that one. And obviously, I thought the mirror was gonna be either banned or not played. So we know what our bans, I'm afraid, and that is Mirror for our final defensive one. So yeah.
Mirror and Valkyrie are pretty normal standard bans for Kate still being up though, so it's gonna be a bit harder to open some walls here, but I think it'll be doable. First bomb site looks to be a cafeteria garage for Team Vexed. I mean, Maestro coming out, I think that's a really good pick. I think you need a Maestro on this bomb site, just for the
Yeah.
info and you know the utility that Maestro brings. Mozzie to take down some drones and to help them with roaming, and then obviously the Cade and Smoke. The attackers bring out the Nomad as I would have expected. They got the Bug for the vertical play, you know, Ace to open the wall, and then Fink and Diana to just, you know, the entry power, the grenades, you know the way.
Every operator looks pretty standard. Like, I agree
Yes.
with all these operators. There's no question about it. So, like I said, I think we're both we're about to say like that zero ban. Not something that we would have expected, but we obviously were expecting the Nomad, and they want to play the Nomad. They've given them Nomad, so you know, let's see what happens here, because there's obviously going to be either runouts or not many runouts. We'll have to find out. But yeah, you were right about the Maestro. Maestro is definitely something that I would definitely use for this map. Mozzie definitely as well, to stop any potential drones coming into the yellow especially. And yeah, everyone else is pretty much standard. I'm just hoping though, I'm just hoping they are aware to expect that, you know, Team Shiva could come from the back. Don't just think they're going to open up that wall and then open sesame. There are going to be a lot of other ways for them to attack, and the back entrance of server and Visa is definitely something that they could also use the options for.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that part. So look what Team Shiva is gonna try to do, if they are gonna go more direct for Garrett, or if they want to take more map control. I assume they want to go for more map control because they have the Bug. As of right now, it's Bug going on the roof right now.
Yeah,
He's just gonna establish himself there, and I think looking to go towards Spiral or maybe even Visa. So as of right now, there's a lot of defenders on the bomb site. It's a 4 being close or on the bomb site. It's just Mozzie going up or down the Visa stairs. No, he's actually all the way in top floor. He's just gonna sit down there and just try to get some roam.
He's going back down the basement.
No, he's going back.
Yeah.
He's all the way back into the basement now. He's just gonna hold down the archive site, but it's Torii to open things up onto Vexed. That's a very quick kill on the Cade. I wonder where that's from. Maybe double vertical holes. It looks like he's actually trying it as well right now, so that means he cannot get forward. And this means he could take out the Cade as well. It's gonna be a bit hard though, I think, to shoot it off because of how the angle works, but I have to see if he figures it out. I think he will. This means the attackers have a lot of map control right now. They have the top floor, I believe, because yes, Mozzie is on Spiral, and the last 3 we already saw were on the bomb site. He's actually trying to get a flank into benches. He could get 2 kills here because they are both on yellow. He's just trying to hold the piano door. So if they step into his line of sight, he will kill them. He knows they're there. No one just shot an air jab.
But Reina does know. Reina does know here. As you can tell, we got to a POV. She's aware of something. And oh wow!
Gets the kill.
But Kobe, that's support Strenzyy, taking him out.
Yeah.
That was really good there. But Magma will take out Strenzyy from Spiral now. Can Kobe try and connect that trade? I believe if he's looking the right way in his Spiral, because Magma's got a good shot right now. They have a yellow pinged on him, so he needs to be awfully careful because Shiva's on his way to have some fun. I mean, with 50 seconds remaining, you're doing a lot of time wasting, which is really good on Kobe, but you're now in a 2v4 situation. So Yosh, AnuBis, you've got 40 seconds remaining. What can you do?
Yeah, the wall is fully opened up as well. They have to deny here with the smoke babes and the Maestro camps. It's the last 2 operators that you do want to have alive. You want to have these 2 operators because they are the time wasters. With 30 seconds left, it is possible, but they need 1 kill, kinda. So they want to go aggressive somewhere. Because my old Maestro could be seen here, but Yana doesn't know. He's going in the security office. He'll have to control now. It's actually smoke to go down. It's all up to the Maestro now. He's in a hard place and he will go down from above. It's the Bug to close things out. You know, the hatch being opened up with these hard breach devices, and it's not working for the defenders as of right now. The attackers were quick with the map control, and they got it in the end. Great time wasting though by the defenders.
Yeah, because like with basement floors, you've gotta hold off second floor, first floor very well if you're a roamer. At the end of the day, they did up to 50 seconds, but by then the walls were already open. A lot of players was dismissed from that round. So at the same time, yeah, they might have wasted a lot of time, but the damage was already done, and Team Shiva took complete full control. If I was to go back there again, I would say, yeah, we need to take care of second floor, take care of first floor, and then if we get 3 or we get 1, then slowly make our way back down. Because numbers advantage is always key, and they didn't have the numbers once it went into a 4v2.
Yeah, for sure. They were lacking down the numbers, um, big time. So that's very unfortunate. If I think it was Kobe on the Mazi nearly getting the kill on Reina on the Nomad. If he would have got that kill, that would have been very impactful.
I think it was Strenzyy that was the Monty, I believe.
Oh, it was Strenzyy maybe.
Yeah, I think Kobe was either the Goyo or the Bandit.
Yeah, that could be true. Yeah, I mean that's getting the kill on Nomad. That's an important kill. But then he got killed right afterwards as well, which was a bit unfortunate. And then the Goyo was in a very annoying position where he couldn't really fall back and he just tried to waste time. So yeah, let's see how the attackers are gonna play this round.
Yeah, we're second floor now in round 2, and I mean, different lineup, got the Capcan out, got the Vigil out, a different fresh operators to play upstairs, and I mean, second floor is a lot easier than bottom floor. I will always say that, but at the same time, you need to be really careful of the double windows. You know, be careful of how they are going to flank on balcony, flank from spiral, flank from admin. You can see here with the Vigil, if you go to the Vigil real quick, he's holding off anything of any attack that comes in to admin. He'll drop that impact grenade with Kobe and try and support him if anything's happening below. But as you can see right now, it is a yellow stairs looking like a push here. I don't think they're a little bit confused about that piano, but they are making do with a player Viana making her way up top yellow right now. They're just very scared, as you can tell, Ramon. Very scared of any potential lurkers.
Yeah, as they should be. They're scared, but they're also aware of a potential flank. But they have the Nomad here, so they could just take that with them. But it's actually Magma to take the opening kill onto AnuBis on the smoke. That's not really what you want to see. Not the smoke dying first.
No.
Torii takes a lot of damage from below. He's working these floor angles, but he's taking a lot of damage in the process. The gate being brawled here, or the bandit actually means the wall. It's very hard to open up, but it's Jaeger to kill the clone. And then to aggress up yellow stairs, he gets a lot of damage on Shiva, but can't confirm the kill. He will stay alive. But it's Reina to take a kill as well onto Bandit. And now it's Jaeger to hit some shots here. He will do it. He will get a second, maybe. No, he will not. He will get reframed by Shiva, meaning it's a 4v2 with 1 minute left. It's Magma to come up spiral stairs, poking a gunfight with the Vigil. Vigil will stay alive. He will try to contest the people going into front desk. There's 2 right now on spiral. It's Nomad and Yana trying to get control of long desk, but the defenders are in a hard position. Oh, it's Magma to get the kill on Jaeger. That means Capcan is in a 1v4. He will have to kill Magma. He does so. Now it's in the 1v3. Plant is going down. Is he able to contest it? No, he is not. There's a Nomad coming to flank him. Is he aware of it? Doesn't really seem like it, but Nomad can just wait. He can just play time. He will aggress though. No, he will fall off it, and he will just wait. It's Torii on the other stairs holding down connector, so Capcan can't go anywhere. It's gonna be difficult for him to clutch at this round. It's 30 seconds left. What do you think, Anxiety?
Yosh is a good clutch master, as we see 1v2 now. But with low HP and a Torii and a Shiva, his teammates and main competitive, they know how he plays, and time's running out. This is Team Shiva written all over this one, Ramon, I'm afraid. Nothing he can do there.
Yeah, no, this is a difficult round. He won't be able to clutch it out. That's not like, it's understandable that he cannot clutch it out. It's a hard round, you know. I think it's more in terms of the defenders need to be able to get these early engagements going their way, and then they could maybe look at him clutching a 1v2, but a 1v4 is just gonna be too hard. The first 2 kills are great, but they're just letting themselves killed to waste time.
Yeah.
They're wasting the time, and you know he cannot do anything after that.
He had a play on Rapal and he had a play on Drone on Yellow Stairs.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's GG for that round. So
yeah,
no much you can say.
Round. That's always the most difficult rounds to take into a clutch. But we will be going to Cafeteria Garage again. team Vexed thinks they figured out what they need to do differently. They are bringing the Legion and they're bringing the Bandit this time. So no Goyo and no Kate. I don't really know if that's the right call, but we'll have to find out and see. What do you think, Izan?
Yeah, I don't agree with the Legion being brought out. The other operators, I don't mind. They are quite supported on this site, but the Legion, would probably have to go on to Vex's point here, that having any Legion mines on yellow or any potential stairs will give out any cooldown on that. But it looks like he wants to play upstairs, but he's failing to get a drone, and there we go, he gets the drone. But at the same time, I agree, a lot of, you should have a different operator. The Bandit coming out, I mean, those walls are getting open regardless. I don't know if he wants the Bandit trick. Thatcher is banned, but at the same time, he's not going anywhere near it. So these walls could be open at any given moment if they play it carefully by playing buff above and taking them out.
Yeah, for sure, the wall is most likely getting open, but it's just to waste some time from the attackers. We will see Jaeger being roaming top of the yellow stairs right now. Moving himself into Baguette, trying to find the drone that's spawning him out, but he won't confirm it, so they will have info on him. He has to be careful now where he walks. It's someone else on the meeting windows, so just get a ping on the meeting windows for his teammate being Legion. It's Vexed on the Legion, the team captain right there. Trying to help Jaeger being Strenzyy. There is Torii on the meeting windows with the diffusers, so it's a bit difficult what he's doing there, but you know, he's confident that he can make it work. Vex is taking some shots right now. He's falling off a little bit, so Jaeger's a little bit more solo here. That's a great angle by Torii that he's using right there to hold down Strenzyy. He will just go out on drone real quick. Oh no, he won't. He will just fall off.
I don't think Torii knows Strenzy's there. I think all that action was on Vex, and the drone was all on that side of my... Oh, another drone going out, but it's not being fed over this area. This drone's coming back, though. This drone's going into bathroom, everything like that. It is coming to... There we go. I do believe the call has been seen from that drone there. Drone's coming back. There we go. Oh. No. Maybe not.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe they have missed him. They have missed him. Oh, but Jaeger can't confirm the kill.
That could have been badly.
From yellow stairs. That's a missed opportunity from Jaeger. He should have killed the bug there. They were completely unaware. That means they have top floor control, but it's only a minute left.
Yeah.
Is this too little, too late, Anxiety? What do you think?
I mean, Vex should have supported Strenzyy, but he's backed off now to the first floor. Gets a lovely kill onto Shiva, make that a 4v4 now. With 53 seconds remaining, let's check on the wall real quick. That wall is open, and Vex has gone down by Reina, making it a 4v3. 40 seconds remaining. We still have the smoke. If smoke can really pry off time on the breach walls and yellow stairs, this could be a win. But at the same time, look at the Iana coming down spiral. She can really make things change. Sorry, it's a Nomad. She can make things change from behind here.
Yeah, for sure. Someone of the dead people have to be on the lockers camp, which is still being not killed by the attackers, so they should have info about this, but it's actually Torii to get another kill on AnuBis. That's the smoke going down. That's no smoke grenades anymore. Now, they could just work a plant. They could just try and plant behind White Van. There's no C4. There's Maestro camps, but you can just take them. It's 10 seconds left. Will they have time to go for the plant? Actually, it's Bandit to try and get a gunfight, but no, he will lose it, and so will Maestro. It's the attackers team Shiva to go 3-0.
Wow. 3-0 indeed. And like, I just want to quickly reflect on the one with Torii. Yeah, if that drone was not successful and Torii died, but then later was traded, I would be very furious if I was Torii, because that drone was not delivered correctly. We thought it was, but then maybe the angle of that drone did not see Strenzyy the first time. But you've got to check your corners, man, because that could have changed things very badly. And Torii may not even got the kill in the smoke. That could have been the game changer as well. So at the same time, you need to drone properly if you're going to protect your friends and trust your friends' instincts. So, yeah, I would be furious. But at the same time, you got to win, move on. It's all good.
Yeah, as of right now, that's some tough times for the defenders, being 3-0 down, going back to Garrett's again. I mean, the last round was looking very promising, especially when Vex got that refrag onto Shiva, making it a 4v4, but first he got refrag right afterwards. So that's unfortunate for him. But still, the time was in their favor. They just didn't really have the gunfights. Like, AnuBis going down.
Delivery
I don't really
sloppy.
know from where.
Mm.
He shouldn't be dying that early. He should be further back, trying to toss his smoke grenades from a different position.
He was on this position here with the shield, and Torii was managed to vertical play him from where Kobe is stood right now, from below.
Yeah, of course, because of, that's unfortunate.
Really
I think he should
unfortunate.
have backed up maybe a little bit more, but hey, it's always easy to judge afterwards. So yeah, the attackers will try to possibly do the same clear. I mean, it worked for them, so they could do the same clear, but this time just drone a little bit better, and you can do it even faster, it looks like, because there are no players from the defenders holding down the top floor.
Nope, no top floor indeed, and this will just give easy. Once that drone work's been delivered, they will start coming in left, right, and center on that top floor. Right now, they're just trying to take out any loose lurkers. And I think Shiva just saw a player before, which gave the indication for Kobe to be playing straight down past. I don't know what that room's called. Is it church? I don't really know. Anyway, the church chairs as he gone past. Shiva gets a call out. Damage has been made, and now Kobe is now stuck near lobby. I think he's gonna get droned out here if he's not careful.
He has to be careful because being in the lobby is a difficult position to stay alive for long. We saw it earlier. There's so many angles that you can get pushed from. You rather want to be inside of piano so that you can fall back more easily. Yeah, you only have 2 places where you can get really pushed from, but it's Magma to go down actually, and it's that being confirmed by Strenzyy on the vigil. That's a great opening pick. That's the Yana going down. No entry capability on the Yana anymore. You still have to think on Shiva. That's gonna still do the same job, but it's the grenades gone and the Gemini replicator. It's trying to initiate a gunfight, but he will lose it onto Reina. Why are you doing that, Vigil? It's not needed. It's 1 HP on Reina though left. You can breed at him, or you could just breed and he will probably die. It's a difficult fight for him in his next engagement. It's Kobe actually to aggress and get a nice headshot onto Shiva. That's the thinker now. No entries anymore, except for Torii that could still do the entry work as well. But right now he's basically trying to open the floor. But his flank was just, he probably died. He's scared of a flank right now from Bandit. And actually, Bandit swung from the exact spot as Buck was looking at, so I don't know what happened there. A little bit of a miscommunication right there. I think Bandit hides somewhere, and he snuck up right behind enemy lines. That's a little bit of a mistake by Team Shiva, but hey, 4v3, 40 seconds left. Can Team Vex make this finally happen? They have the man count, they have the time on their side. It should be doable, right, Anxiety?
Yeah, because I mean, look at it right now. Look at the roam game this time. Yeah, Strenzyy got to 1 HP on Reina, but that's a low HP. And now your Finker's gone. You do not get any Finker boost remaining left for this round. 20 seconds remaining. You've still got the smoke. You've still got the advantage. But as we just say that, Torii yet again vertically outplaying AnuBis. You need to watch your ceilings. Kobe now taking out Reina, making it a 3v2 now. Bodies dropping. Jim taking out Vexed. Plants going down. Covered by Torii on yellow stairs. Something needs to be done on these yellow stairs, or else this is going to be big. Oh. Yes, lovely shot by Kobe. 2v1 now. Torii, you've got to really be careful now. Try and hold from below here. Oh, I think Torii will win this. I think Torii will win this because he's on the 2nd floor, and I believe Yosh is aware of this and he needs to sort this out right now. And Kobe just been alerted to tell Torii that he's up. No, not tell Kobe that he's up there. Counter defusing gone, and boom! Defenders win because Torii couldn't get the right angle to clear out Kobe on that area of the long arm reach to defuse the bomb.
Oh, that's a heartbreaking round for the attackers. It's the first round for the defenders, but what a round. I like the timing from the defenders because Maestro got air jabbed, so at that moment Yosh goes on the defuse, or Kobe rather goes on the defuse.
Yeah.
So either Torii decides to kill the player defusing, or he kills the player flanking him. He has to make a choice there, where it was difficult for him to make that choice because either one had downsides. But he went to not care about the flank, but he couldn't get the angle. That's unfortunate. You gotta get your vertical play right. Also something, AnuBis dying on the smoke again from the same angle as you pointed out. You gotta watch your ceilings. You gotta be aware of it.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
That's very important
Absolutely.
for him. but you know, they get the round in the end. But I still think Team Shiva is in the driver's side here.
Yeah, and as I was about to mention, as you saw with Jim, he was 6-picking from the ace to the thermite. But then Shiva, who's very clever at this, sometimes can manipulate the way that defenders go next. And I think Shiva said the call, nah, we don't need a hard breach, yeah? Because they're going up second floor. And guess what? They're going second floor. Let's bring the Osa out. So well done to Shiva on the initiative on getting that 6-pick change.
Yeah, for sure. It's 2 rounds left. Getting the Osa out. The defenders probably don't expect this. It's something that hasn't, you know, Osa is this operator where it's an annoying operator like Blitz. It's basically the same thing Blitz can do, but you have a gun as well. You have a completely fine gun that you can work with. It's the PW9, which is a very fast shooting gun. It doesn't do a lot of good damage per bullet, but the fire rate, that's what you're playing it for. It's the 100%. Low recoil, high fire rate 1.5 that you want to pick the gun for. I expect them to place at least 1 shield on the CEO windows. There is actually there is impact grenades from Vexed, so he'll be looking to contest the shield here. I don't know where Vexed is if he's in position. Otherwise, a C4 might come out, but as of right now, there's a C4 comes out, kills the shield. Don't really know if that's worth it, but it's 1 C4 gone at least. I think that's not really worth to kill a shield like that, because now you don't have anything to deny the plant with. But, you know, they choose to do so. Osa's a little bit scared though of Bandit being there. He places a Neil shield, so that will give him some cover. But Bandit will probably punch the shield. Yes, he will. Punches the shield, and there goes all your line of sights.
I have to say, it's a bit of a tricky one for Kobe to get out of there, and he got away with there with no strings attached. He didn't lose any health there, but he needs to be very careful of the next attack from Torii and Jim, because they're playing it route with the coordination with Magma on top of yellow. And as things are happening now, Vexed, low HP, but taking out Reina, 5v4 now. This looks promising for Team Vexed here, if they can hold this off. Torii now, losing some damage from above. I don't know if Torii needs some assistance here, but boy oh boy, we do not need to lose that book right now.
No, for sure. Buck is doing some great work here with the vertical angles. He's moving people right, left, and center. But he needs to stay alive. He doesn't need to take gunfights. He just needs to open up the holes and then take gunfights. But it's Shiva to assist him from benches. He will hold down the flank. But it's Scarpa on the Ocean to get a kill. The shield is not being punched, so he can still use this angle. I think it's still AnuBis being in the corner of Cubby. That's the power position. They need to clear out AnuBis. If they can't do so, he can deny Osa from jumping in. It's Shiva to go down from Vexed. He wasn't cleared. He goes back into long desk and he strikes right on to Shiva. He can get a second kill maybe here if they continue to push it, but it's actually Torii pushing from Visa stairs. There's info right on him, Torii. Why aren't you doing anything? They know where you are. Torii will eventually fall off. It's still Strenzyy on the Ella inside of admin. He could strike onto Torii if he decides to draw up. He doesn't do so as of right now, or Torii could strike back from the hatch, but there's still info on you, Torii. You have to do something about this bulletproof camera. They know you're pushing up. Strenzyy is aware of your position. You have to do something about the camera. You can't just let it spot you the entire time. You'll take a lot of damage from somewhere else. I think it's from Jaeger. They will have info on him. It's Strenzyy to take up the pick. That's a great read with the camera info. It's AnuBis to also take up a kill, and then Yosh to kill Magma. What a round by the defenders, Anxiety.
I'm clapping. Honestly, Team Vexed, you played that extraordinarily well. Regardless of the pressure, I do have to commit the pressure that Team Shiva were doing with the Osa, Buck, and Iana push. That was really good, but then that's all. That was it. I didn't see much like the left of it. Like there was nothing left to provide for you. You were losing fights head on. And Torii looked confused in a puzzle. And I don't know because he was scared of Strenzyy to drop. He was scared of the push if he was in reach of that bulletproof. They played it really well with that bulletproof intel. You know, they had a dead man, but at the same time, even dead people can still bring you intelligence and provide you with the round.
Exactly, that's your job as that player. You have to get on the cameras. You have to call out what the attackers are doing. The camera was, I gotta say, it wasn't a very unfortunate spot for Torii to get rid of. It's basically impossible, but you can't just be on a staircase and just look at it and let it spot you the entire time. You gotta then rotate maybe to spiral or just not go there. Like just letting it spot you out like that isn't gonna help you at all. Or you're just gonna have to try to be confident and take the gunfight and just, you know, don't care about the camera being there. But just letting it spot you out there, I don't think that would was the play. But you know, we are gonna go. Oh, we're actually gonna go to piano and lobby as the bomb site. I'm very looking forward to this bomb site being played. We haven't
And
seen it so
notice
far.
who am I POVing right now? Who are we looking at?
What do you mean? You mean
Which operator we're looking at? We are looking at the castle.
We're looking at
And now castle can play really well on lobby and piano. You know that. And I do believe if he can play his castle barricades correctly, this can make it really hard for Team Shiva.
Yeah, the castle barricades could be an issue for Team Shiva. They do not bring a slant shed, meaning they will have to take it out with either the bridging charges from Shiva or from Magma for the S charges. But there's also shields in place, so you also want to make sure you get out the shields. The OS is back again, meaning that the shields will go up on the windows and they will probably play from there. As of right now, it looks like they're trying to clear the top floor. But there's Kobe on the bandit roaming around long desk.
He needs to be careful because right now he's a headless chicken, Ramon, and he needs to be very careful about his next decisions with support by Vexed here. And Strenzyy. They need to play this really well. There we go. Vexed taking out Shiva. That's a big kill. Now, what they need to do is worry about the remaining top floor entry fraggers or entry players that are into the site. And I do believe Kobe's now claiming that control, but Yosh taking out Jim. Very good shot. He says good night for that one. And Kobe taking out Magma is not looking good for Team Shiva, Ramon. What's going on?
Yeah, they're falling apart. Exactly. They can't clear the roam. The roam game from Team Vex is too strong. It's Torii left with Reina. Can they make it happen? It's gonna be difficult though, because you know they have to find some kills here. They have very little info to work with, and yeah, Vex gets a double on the round, killing Torii. He's looking to make it a triple on the round by killing the Nomad as well. He doesn't know where Nomad is, so it's gonna be difficult. He'll just hold position right now, and yeah, it's just Nomad wasting some time here. So yeah, Vex swings, gets the flawless rounds, get the triple kill, and then just drops the good night out as well.
Oof, gotta have that little disrespect sportsmanship during the game, but you know, these guys love each other off the scene, so don't worry about it, guys. They're just here to mess about off camera. It's all good. They are all gravy. But yes, honestly, tremendous round again from Team Vex. Like you said, they did not know how to take care of these roamers. They were making a big problem. I genuinely thought at first, I thought Kobe was going to be a headless chicken and getting himself in a pickle around on desk. But then Vex made it up by taking a pick off, which made things a lot easier for Vex, and it made it a lot easier for Strenzyy. But in the end, Strenzyy, I think Vex was getting off like a 3k that round. So honestly, fair play to him. Yosh taking out the Yosa. You know what I mean? Like it's I don't know what they're doing, but at the same time, we are now switching sides. So 3-3 at the break again, Ramon. What do you think this will change to?
I don't know. It was 3 rounds from the from Team Shiva, like back to back to back, and then Team Vex did the same sweep. So it's gonna be difficult to decide or predict what's gonna happen here. We see some switch up in terms of operators. We see Strenzyy on the IQ, we see AnuBis on the Termite, and we see a Lion coming out. So yeah, they're probably looking to shut down some of the roam game with that Lion. And they're also trying to find these gadgets, for example, the Kate Claw, the Maestro Camps. They can find that with the IQ. It's gonna be Garrett's cafeteria first bomb site, and yeah, we'll have to find out and see what the attackers are doing. We just see Goya reinforcing some hatches here, as you know, you should always be trying to do so. Makes it harder for the attackers to drop down. They don't have a way to clear a lot of hatches, or open, I should say. They have Termite, but that means you can open one hatch if you open the Garrett's walls, which I don't think is worth to open the hatches then. Maybe you just want to get another wall or completely open the Garrett's. Right now it's still electrified, and we can see that 4 players from the defenders are on the bomb site. So there's one solo roamer. You can consider him a lurk. Actually, it's 5 players on site.
I was about to say, all 5 are in the site.
All 5 are on the bomb site. This means that complete map control is up for grabs. The attackers, being Team Shiva, could just take it, but they're not doing it. They're scared of yellow stairs, and Magma on it. It's difficult to know, of course, if the map is clear, but you gotta do the drone work. They now have some control. They have Buck instead of benches. They have him in piano now, so he's gonna work his floor. He's gonna open it up. Oh, that's some double deep placement there. They'll just get rid of the bridging charge. This Buck that's trying to clear out the gate call, but he's getting a lot of damage on him. He's on very little HP. It's Vexed from players. And it's Smoke that has to watch out here. It's Torii actually. It has to watch out for his head. It might get taken off, but no, he will fall back to White Vent. And he will play a more safer position. The wall is gonna get opened now by Termite. This means the wall is gonna get opened bigly. This is a big hole, but it's Strenzyy to start things off. Going for the backside. He could even get a second kill here onto, I think that's the Maestro of all people. Yeah, Maestro is in the security office. And it's Shiva to get a kill, but he's revived immediately by Strenzyy. What a shot was that? And now it's up to Maestro to get the kill. It's not being presented though. Strenzyy is playing around with his life. He's on a slither of HP. How will this play out?
He needs to drone. I don't think he should be cocky enough to walk in there because Reina will shut him down. He needs to drone, or like I said, Reina will take him out. Back in a 3v3 now. Torii taking out Vex on the push from the breach wall. This is not looking good for Team Vex now because look, two of the remaining players from Team Vexed are now outside the facility. They need to get in somehow, and it's still guarded with the smoke canisters and the Malusi Banshees and Malusi South on yellow stairs. Yet again, we've had this Yosh and Magma fight beginning the round, so why are we going back to it near the end of this round, Ramon? I do not know why.
No, I don't really understand it as well. The attackers right now, they don't really have a good idea of what they want to do. They're just pushing yellow. Magma picks up the kill. Now he's going aggressive on the bridge. He's gonna go prone, and yeah, it's gonna be AnuBis that has to clutch out 3 players or kill 3 players and clutch out the round. It's gonna be difficult, and it won't be happening. Magma swings on the bridge and confirms the kill, confirming the round. That was a great round by the defenders, even though they got 2 kills from behind like that. I still think it was a great round. The only issue for them was that behind play from Strenzyy, picking up 2 great kills. But when you are so low on HP and you got those 2 kills, they should be respecting you being there, and they should be holding it down as they were doing. So then you got a drone. You just gotta say like, okay guys, I have the backside control. I can either push security hall or into cafeteria. I just have to throw a quick drone in the bomb site to check if they're holding it and from where. He kind of just push in with 5 HP. They literally have to land a bullet on wherever on his body to kill him. Being feet, leg, headshot, body, arms, fingers, whatever. It's literally anything. You can literally breathe at the guy and he will die. So I think pushing in like that wasn't really the play. I think when he gets the first kill, then you just want to push in because they don't expect it yet. They just died. They're like, oh, I just died. What happened? And then he pushes in, gets another one.
Absolutely.
And then you get the entry. Now he's kind of doing the push, but also not. He gets a kill, gets a second, and then pushes in, right? So I think he maybe should have just walked in because he got 1 kill. He already got 1 for 1 then, and it was unexpected. Maybe he could even get a second. But judging in hindsight is always easier than just being in the moment. So, yeah.
I have to say, sorry to interrupt. I have to say, Jackal's being played for the first time tonight. I do not think he's been played yet. And
no, he was banned in the first map. That's why.
That's
so
why, yeah.
Him now. Yeah, that's he's gonna look for some feed prints, and yeah, that's gonna help the attackers big time with clearing out these roamers. You can see it being a CEO defense. It's Video being in piano, looking to peek outside the windows, but he cannot find anyone as of right now. He's just opening the hatch and possibly dropping that in the basement if he feels like so.
Yeah.
He's right now just tiptoeing around the lobby. He has to watch out for the Twitch Vexed on the spiral windows. But he's going down spiral. I thought he was going up spiral.
I thought he was going up, yeah.
Yeah, I was a little bit scared there, but no. It's Vexed holding on the flank, and it looks like an admin push, as we can see. Anxiety.
Yeah, admin push indeed, and I do believe if Strenzy's going to be the entry frag here, leading the line, he needs to be careful of that Vigil, because that Vigil is pushing up. He was looking this direction, and he is now again. This is something that Strenzy's sound needs to be played here, because look what is about to happen, Ramon. Strenzy's uncoordinated. Oh, shots being fired. Shiva gets away with his life there. That is very bad Jackal intel and intelligence. right there. Shiva is playing a lot of wasting time, and he gets a 1. No trade. This is not looking good for Team Vex right now. You are 4-3 in a finale match, and you are not droning out this visual properly, and you're not Jackal scanning out either. Bodies are dropping though from AnuBis and Yosh, taking out Reina and Torii. Those are big kills who are playing in the site. So while all this time wasting is happening, they're getting on with it and trying to push through into site. AnuBis again taking out Magma. It is now a 4v2. What can Jim and Shiva do with a minute 10 to play? Scratch that. Shiva in a 1v4, Ramon.
Yeah, 1v4, and it's not happening. Yosh takes up the final kill. AnuBis with a great triple kill on the Termite of all operators, getting in with the impact frags. You know, you can judge his KD, but he's getting the impact frags right now, and he's securing, single-handedly securing Team Vexed around right there.
At the end of the day, it could have been differently if Shiva bagged that kill onto Strenzyy.
Definitely.
Then bagged that other kill.
Was very lucky to walk away with his life right there. He was
Definitely
very lucky.
And like you said, 1 HP right there in chat, meaning that it was a close game changer, in my opinion. Could have went to a 5v... Sorry, probably a 4v3 in that altercation, if it all planned out correctly for Team Shiva. But at the same time, bodies have started dropping because they got on with it, pushed through sight, and Shiva is yet again playing Vigil again to time waste.
Yeah, we saw the Blitz coming out, but it was 6 picked. Would have liked to see some Blitz player, but no, it's Strenzyy just hopping on the Jackal again and trying to make that work for a second time. Or maybe even the first time. I didn't really see the Jackal info being really efficient
impacted.
Or helpful,
Not really impacted.
Maybe he feels like he did something wrong and he can fix that. So yeah, it's a CEO meeting from the defenders. Have we seen this bomb set already? I think we have.
We have. It was just a round we just played as well.
Yeah, it was just a round we just played. Yeah. Well, how can I forget? Sorry, bye.
Hey, a lot of things happening, mate. I don't blame you.
So yeah, the attackers won this round, but it was, I think, on the back of AnuBis getting 3 very impactful kills. So the time wasting was good, but it didn't really waste them the time that they would have liked, in terms of they still got admin control. That's what the attackers wanted, and they got it. So the time wasting was fine, but they could do something else in the meantime still. So they might want to have Vigil instead of admin this time, but it doesn't look like it. He's trying to kill the guy coming instead of Visa, gets a drone down, gets the kill, forgets the drone, right? Tries to get the kill, lands some shots, doesn't confirm the kill. Now he has to reload and maybe reposition. He doesn't kill the guy, and it's actually the Jackal to pick him up. That means Shiva goes down. That's your Vigil gun. That's no drones denial anymore. It's now a 4v5 for Team Shiva. This is looking very difficult for them.
I mean, yeah, with 2 minutes to play, your job wasn't achieved there, Shiva, I'm afraid. And yet again, back into the balance now with Reina taking out Vexed. Now this is something worth enjoying because it's a 4v4, still balanced, still can go either way with 1 minute and 15 remaining. So in my opinion, with the smoke still alive, I do favour this more back into Team Shiva's favour right now.
Yeah, Smoke and Maestro still being alive can waste a lot of time. It's just looking what the attackers are currently trying to achieve. It's a bit hard for me to see how they are actually instead of admin, but it's Reina to get another kill with the Maestro. That is a double kill on the round, shutting down the Maverick of all people. Or actually, I think it's the Jackal. But
Jackal on that one.
Maverick and Jackal both being down. That's your scans gone, your Heartbreed's ability gone. Now you just have to rely on the Termite. Termite is looking to get a pick here though. It's up to the defenders if they're gonna expose themselves. It doesn't really look like it. It's Jaeger being prone behind the bomb sheet, but he gets the kill on Reina on the Maestro. There's no access to those cameras anymore. That means that the defenders now can still use them. Actually, you can break that this season, but it's Ash to just walk in the bomb site and get a kill with Scobie. Now it's Melusi that's trying to contest, but no, there's no opportunity. The bomb is being planted, but it's from behind.
No!
He's missing him.
No
He's
way!
in the corner. What are you doing, Melusi? He's in the corner. He dies as well. And now it's all up to Smoke to retake the bomb with 40 seconds left. Diffuser is taking down, and it's looking dire. he's looking to take a gunfight here, but he won't win the gunfight. It's Team Vexed that win the round. But what a round was it? I was out of breath when the Melusi walked in. I didn't expect him to miss it, but he did, and oh, that was, yeah. I need to catch my breath right now.
Oh my god, Ramon, how did that Melusi not see the thermite plant just beside the hatch? That is big, very big, and then the thermite drop, that added way more frustration for defenders if they were to reclaim that, because he's no longer present in a POV. At the same time, just delete this memory, right? Yeah, so that round, like, it was going either way, if I'm honest. Reina was picking up some really big kills, making it harder for Team Vex, but they pulled together with the smoke grenade coming in from Thermite, taking out Reina. You should not be getting away with that when Jaeger is playing below, protecting the Maestro. Like, how do you get away with this? So, it's criminal. I believe it was criminal that round, how Team Vex stole it from them. They stole the show. The only thing I disagreed with is, why did the smoke try to retake? Why? That smoke was needed, because I believe if he was to have some smoke canisters in that presence in that area, who knows what damage could have taken from that one. So, at the end of the day, Team Shiva, you need to buckle up, because Vex, they're on your ass.
Yeah, they're definitely, it's always hard to get these easy gunfights or easy kills, as sometimes the people that aren't looking at you, for example, they're the most hardest to kill. As we just saw, the planter wasn't looking at Melusi, and he couldn't kill him. It's the curse. It's the you've every gamer has had it at some point where an enemy wasn't looking at you, but you just whiffed your entire magazine, and you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna deinstall right now. But it's all about getting it's being in the right mindset. They just need to relax, and they've not lost. Team Shiva, it's 4v5. You can still make this happen. They should have won the round. It was just unlucky that they didn't. They just have to count to 10 and think about the next round. I really like this trick though, with the Jekyll, or the Maverick rather I should say. You can open up the wall, grenade right afterwards, and probably kill that Cade Claw, but it's not being destroyed right now, so they have to toss in a second grenade. I assume they will be doing it, but it's trying to take some damage. I don't know from where that is. It looks like
she impacted herself.
Yeah, impacted herself. That's not what you want to see right now. But still being a lot of. Oh, actually goes down by Kobe.
Where's Shiva? Oh, all this stuff's happening, and Shiva's not reclaiming this side of the defense. He needs to stop these attackers putting pressure from cafeteria and security right now. And there we go. Melusi Banshee going off. He knows there's a player there. Strenzyy scanning the Melusi, but not scanning the Vigil, and that will cost him his life, making it a 4v4 now, Ramon.
Yeah, definitely 4v4 in the favor of nobody. Actually, it's in the favor of the attackers. It gets a 3v4 in the favor of the attackers. This means that they have the advantage. Oh, it's a little bit hard to shoot the Cade Claw. They shoot both of them actually. Now they can open up this wall. They have the ace, so they're in the driver's seat right now. They can decide how this round is being played. They could secure themselves match point as they are looking to do so. The wall is being opened. They're just gonna drum the bomb site. They don't have any vertical control right now. I mean, in terms of they are not opening the angles. Ash is trying to pinch from behind, so Cade is occupied with that. It's Smoke occupied on the bridge, but if you're having an SMG-11, it's hard to hit these shots. Shiva is dying on the roam, but Vex dies to a perfect gas grenade from Torii. Can he hold on to this bomb site? It's Scarpa that has to worry about his back, because Ash is still there. It's Kobe pushing into the security hallway, being prone. The plant is being attempted, not being confirmed. It's Torii to smoke, but he will die because Ace just walks in this angle and is flying to pick up the last kill. What a round. It's just peeking into the smoke canister to confirm the kill.
And I was just about to say, Ramon, they need a motherfucking pause.
Yeah, they definitely do need a pause.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty winnable, but for the defenders, but Termine, he wasn't like, oh, I'm getting smoked, let's just fall back. No, I'm gonna push, why would I fall back? It's a weird play, but it works because it's a weird play. I think that Smoke could have just waited. There was no need for Smoke to push up. You denied with the smoke canister, so you can just play the patient game. You can just wait it out, and you know you can just wait. There's nothing he has to do because the smoke grenade will deny the plant. Um, so I think yeah, Torii I think should have maybe waited just to wait a little bit longer to push up. Um, but yeah, well, in the end, great play by the attackers, securing a match and championship point.
Mm.
Um, yeah, we would have thought that after the third map, because Team Vexed were down 2 maps, needed to win them both, did so on coastline, and yeah, now they are leading 4-6. They got well, actually one opportunity, if I'm counting it correctly. Because if they don't get it this round, it's they get no sorry they get 2 opportunities. Because if they don't get it this round, it's 5v6. That's fine. They have another shot, so they have 2 chances of securing it before overtime.
Yeah.
Will they be able to do so? Do you think?
I mean, right now, Team Vex are putting in the work they wanted to. They knew they were embarrassed on Clubhouse. A 7-1 loss on Clubhouse, remember that. And now, coming back today for Coastline and Consulate, I have to say, they have to be proud of each other. Regardless of winning and losing from this point on, they have done a lot of work together as a team. They should be proud of that. Team Shiva, I do believe there's some inconsistencies, a lot of them as well, that they need to majorly improve on if they want to win these rounds back. Because right now, they need to have someone supporting Shiva as well as letting Shiva be on his own, right? Torii, at the same time, I would disagree with, because Torii's trying to do all the work he can when most of his operators are dead. He needed to try and claim something that he has lost, and he's trying to reclaim that by himself. True, he should have wasted more time in that previous round, but still, anything to play here now, as he is doing the same site as the same operator, and he can try and definitely work on the improvements that he didn't get to do properly.
Yeah, for sure. I think Shiva he's out on the roam, but he's a lot solo roaming. But it's cafeteria garage being attempted again by the defenders. As of right now, it looks like Jaeger is roaming on the top floor together with Shiva, so the assistance is there.
Yeah.
It's just about if they can make it work this time. As of right now, they're a little bit spread out, so I wonder how far they're actually spread out. It's a little bit hard for me to tell right now. But we see that there's 3 people outside of yellow. They're looking to open the wall, but they need control of piano for that, because they need to get rid of the Kid Claw. They can't do that any other way because they got rid of the Maverick. Their Jekyll pin comes out, it's on the Jaeger, so they know he's roaming. They have to clear him out. Shiva's there as well. They don't know about him. He can get a kill, but no, he gets killed by Strenzyy. What are you doing, Shiva? Those are easy shots. You should be landing. But the metal bars from the stairs are getting in his way. That's Shiva down. That's your visual gone. No roam denial or drone denial anymore. Strenzyy is still up. He could find Jaeger. They know he's still up. They didn't clear him. They never found him. So they never killed him. But now they will. Vex to take things into his own hands. The team captain. The pings and signs coming out from the Lion. So this is not looking good for Team Shiva. Jekyll looking.
Oh, nice shot from Jim there.
Wow, what a nice shot
yeah.
indeed by Kane, confirming it, making it a 3v2, 3v4. It's still possible for the defenders. I think the wall is closed. Meister Camp's getting spotted out. They can't really clear it right now because Ash is on a position too. The bridge is open. AnuBis gets a great kill onto Smokes. Torii to go down. It's Kane to be last alive, and this could be the last kill on the championship. Are they gonna confirm it? Yes, they will. It's Team Vex confirming the round, the match, the championship, everything. Wow. What a round. What a match.
Done. Well done to all 10 players. At the end, we have one victor, and that victor belongs to Team Vexed. Well done, my guys. Honestly.
Yeah, well done. GGs are being called out in the chat. And yeah, I mean, great round by Team Vex to shut down the roamers, and from there on, the wall was open. They got another kill, I think, from a flank behind, and from that point, they could just walk down yellow stairs as they did, and they just went full gun blazing, and they just got in the end. Really well played by Team Vex, but also well played by Team Shiva. Great rounds, great matchup. They had some really great rounds in the other maps. You know, you can't deny anything of that.
No.
So yeah, I mean, great matchup overall. It's Team Vexed that takes the W, but we should not deny the great rivalry or great opponents of Team Shiva. They played lights out as well. It was a very close game in the end.
100%, Ramon. It was. I would say it was becoming Team Shiva's leading of the Factor Consulate, and then all of a sudden, you know, swapping sides, and boom, Team Vex took the pedal, and they just swam through it every way of how they were playing that. I have to say congratulations to every single player, but overall, congratulations to Team Vexed. You will be winning £10 gift card each, either Amazon or Steam, personally by me. Just some final words I want to say. Thank you, Ramon, for stepping in for Leela today, as Leela had some personal matters to take care of. So I appreciate you stepping in for him.
No problem. It's an honor to join you. I really enjoyed watching and casting these matches, as I'm you know, getting out there as a new caster, trying to get experience. But I really appreciate the opportunity, and I was having a blast. So yeah, it was really nice doing this.
No, and like I said, I'll be doing more in the future, guys, so keep a lookout on my Twitch, my YouTube. Everything is linked in the information page. And if you ever want to sign up, these are community types, you know, tournaments, so be sure to sign up in future if you ever want to join in for the next one. But at the end of the day, it's been me, it's been Ramon, and we hope you enjoyed today, because honestly, we've had a blast, and I hope you had a blast at home. So appreciate it. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to give a like, comment what was like the best moment you saw, funny moment you saw, and all that love. And make sure to subscribe, follow by all means. I will be linking Ramon's details in the description as well, so make sure to give him a follow too. This guy's an upcoming caster, guys, so let's give him some love as well. But it's been me, Anxiety, it's been Ramon, it's been Team Shiva, it's been Team Vexed, and we appreciate you hanging out. Until then, goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.